Hello, McFluffy52 here, back with some more Phyrexia All Will Be One action, and today I have a really funny deck for you guys. I've played 3 games in the normal queue with it, and I just found myself like somehow winning and also just laughing like my ass off. It centers around Capricious Hellraiser, a mythic from Phyrexia All Will Be One, which is 3 generic and 3 red, and it's a 4/4. But it says this spell costs 3 less to cast if you have 9 or more cards in your graveyard. It is flying, it's a 4/4, it's a Phyrexian dragon. When it enters the battlefield, though, exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard, choose a non-creature, non-land card from among them, and copy it. You may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. So that's what we're building around. We're trying to fill the graveyard, and we're trying to cast random stuff from our graveyard. It's really funny because you have no clue what you're going to hit, so you're kind of flying by the seat of your pants, and you're hoping to just somehow blast the opponent out of the game. So to go with this, we have 10 really big spells that we hope to just kind of wail at our opponent or just use to our advantage. First one with the Multiverse. This was from Brothers War. Lets us look at the top card of our library at any time. We can play lands and cast spells from the top of our library, and then once during each turn, we may cast a spell for free without paying its mana cost. So this is really huge. If we hit the Capricious Hellraiser with this, we get like a free spell. So maybe we have a Portal Phyrexia in hand. We just cast that, or we cast like a bunch of spells off of the top of our library, and then we are able to eventually hit one of our other big hits. The other big hits, Portal Phyrexia, enters the battlefield, opponent sacks 3 creatures, can reanimate stuff. Just a great card, right? And then we also have a card probably long forgotten about, but Explosive Singularity from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Super fun card. It says, well, it's 10 mana, but you can tap creatures to pay for it, and then it deals 10 damage to any target. So this can just boom, blow out our opponent. We also have one other sneaky win con here, and that's Jace the Perfected Mind from Phyrexia All Will Be One. This card, a ton of fun. We can use it to mill ourselves, or at the end game, we're just playing Jace, milling our opponent out, playing Jace, milling our opponent out, potentially, and boom, we win the game by milling our opponent sometimes, I guess. So really wacky deck from all that. In order to enable all this, we gotta fill the graveyard, right? So we have a ton of draw discard. Important notes here, bit of reunion can give us haste, or give our creatures haste, which might end up being relevant if we're trying to lethal swing in with our Hellraiser after we get it out there and get a bunch of other things going. Also, giving haste is really good for the backside of Fable of Mirrorbreaker. Fable of Mirrorbreaker, also just an amazing card because it ramps and then also enables the draw discard like we wanted. But if we're able to get to the backside of Fable of Mirrorbreaker, it is amazing because then we just copy Capricious Hellraiser instead of trying to find one in our library or like reanimate it or something. If we are able to copy Capricious Hellraiser with Fable of Mirrorbreaker, we get another enter the battlefield trigger, and it just keeps going crazy. It's great. So that's basically the deck. Let's hop into the games. I'm not going to spend too long breaking it down. There will be a full deck tech at the end of the video, so if you're interested in that, definitely stay tuned. Also, if you're interested in more Phyrexia All Will Be One videos, definitely check out the other videos on this channel. I'm subscribed because I'm coming out with more videos that I've yet to record, but really fun brews, kind of like this one. We'll see how we can do on the ranked ladder here. I played it in normal queue, but it was just too fun, and so now we get to see the real test of time. Can we manage against real opponents? Just kidding. The normal play queue people are real opponents, definitely. Alright, what do we do here? Stormcup Coast, we definitely don't want to play that right now. I'm gonna go Modern Age here. It takes over 2 turns. And then gives us a 2/3 flyer, which is nice. Boom. Nice, go into the graveyard. We need to find ourselves a dragon, which might take us many turns. I played a game. The last game I played, there was one dragon in the top 2/3 of the deck. I like self-milled myself down to 20 cards left in the library. It was crazy. And we were struggling to get what we wanted. We're gonna keep, maybe we throw a Jace in the grave. No, we'll throw a Modern Age for right now. And then we can play Stormcarved Coast. We do need 3 red. Important to note, we need 3 red for the Capricious Hellraiser, the dragon. Opponent here playing mono red? I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, this deck, strange to pilot, but tons of fun. Opponent discarding. Okay, what are they up to? Those are not standard mono red cards. They discarded Big Score and burned down the house. Opponent discarding more stuff. They're playing Capricious Hellraiser? I haven't seen anyone do it. I'm baffled. Alright, we don't need this many mountains, I don't think. This and the Mono Range can go. Oh yeah. I think we win. Alright, we'll go ahead. Yeah, double blue. No need to go too crazy. We can mill ourselves again next turn, but we get to draw a card here, which is cool. Swing in, treasure token. What will they do? Do they have the Hellraiser? They filled their graveyard pretty well, but I think we're winning. And I think, hey, I'm not usually a big fan of Is It, but Is It is the better way to go for Capricious Hellraiser. Let me know what you guys have seen with Capricious Hellraiser, because I know people are like Legend VD and like others. I recall people saying, "Oh, this card's like amazing," or like this card's like good or whatever, and I was like, it's a 4/4 flyer with like for 3, and then you maybe get some extra value." But like, I've been surprised with how well I've hit. Maybe I've gotten lucky, but I keep hitting good things in my graveyard, and it's strange. But yeah, it's important to note it says non-creature, non-land. So we can't play like, oh, Titan of Industry. Wow, we hit a random Titan of Industry. We can't do that. We need oh, our opponent timing out. But yeah, you need non-land and non-creature. So that's why like Jace is here. We got one with the Multiverse. That's super good card because it also allows you to just keep raffling off the top of your deck with all the draw discard. I also use like one with the Multiverse in like some other like Azorius Reanimator type decks, and it's really good just for that reason. All right, opponent perhaps giving in. I do not know what they're holding up. We'll send a casual hello, see if they're Earth to Ma 3623. We got Chandra Avatar, or sorry, Chandra Sleeves with a Liliana Avatar. Man, I look forward to the Mastery Pass as the level 70 Mastery Pass, you get these animated Atraxa sleeves, and I think they look really cool. Transforms. Go ahead, play a land here. We can go mill ourselves. Hellraiser in the grave. Get a free Hellraiser here. What do we get? Okay, we get Modern Age. That's not exactly ideal, but hey, we'll take it. What we can do though, it doesn't matter. We could give our things haste. We'll do this. Discard a Thirst for Discovery. See what we draw into. So our graveyard should be prepped for next turn. Next to attackers. Oh wait, we can dupe. We can dupe. Oh my bad. I should have given my things haste, because what I do here is activate this. Auto pay. Yep. Sacrifice. Create a copy of Hellraiser. So we missed out on 4 damage here to the face, but it doesn't really matter because we get cool free copy. Phyrexia in Portal. Boom. Well, we get to do that next turn. I think our opponent's probably just AFK okay. But man, I didn't expect us to combo off so cleanly this game. I don't know what they could do to come back into this with red. Not much I think red has for this kind of board state. Yeah, they could sweep our planeswalkers and everything, but we still have this Modern Age, this Portal to Phyrexia. We reanimate a Capricious Hellraiser with this Portal to Phyrexia next turn. Though, unless we exiled one of our Hellraisers. We did not. So we're chilling. So we got this Hellraiser that we can reanimate this next turn. And then, yeah, we'll see what we hit. Hopefully we hit the Bitter Reunion and we can just swing in for lethal, because our opponent... our opponent. What are they up to? Perhaps something happened and they had to leave their computer. That does sometimes happen. Alright, we're diamonds. Nice. Man, I remember when I first started playing Standard, I just kind of gave up after I reached Platinum because, or like after, while I was in Platinum, and I started playing Historic, and that's how I reached Diamond first, the first time. I was just playing some fun, like, really powerful Historic cards like Ugin, Genesis Ultimatum, Golos. I have a really sick, or like, fun deck brewed around those, but, they're definitely powerful cards. That deck is very much like spin the wheel deck though, because you're like Genesis Ultimatum, hope to hit a good card off the top of your library. You Golos and hope to hit a good card off the top of your library, which is all very funny. We can Modern Age here, or we can Bitter Reunion. I'm gonna go Modern Age so we can get it ticking and get the creature side, perhaps. I don't think it's really relevant, but I think our opponent was playing, or that last game, our opponent was trying to play a Capricious Hellraiser deck. Surprised I haven't seen one before. Opponent playing Gruul, Werewolves. Werewolf. We'll discard the Storm Cliffs or whatever, because they are tap land. But we do need another red source here to get our Hellraiser going, but I think we're doing alright. If we hit another land, we can Elder Dragon War and just dump our hand. Though we might want to dump their board first. They're looking spooky. I definitely need to get a portal back if we can. Alright. Probably discard this Thirst in Modern Age. We have Thirst here because it can discard 2 cards. It says, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a basic card, or basic land card. It's a choice. Like, you actually have a choice here. You don't actually have to, like, discard a basic land if you happen to draw a basic land. Like, there are, we got options, which is cool. Okay, maybe we play Jace here just to draw aggro. I'm trying to think. Well, we can also just Elder Dragon War. Let's do that. Opponent here might trade off their Ascended Pack Leader. Maybe we don't Elder Dragon War and we just play... we can play Jace and then tick down on the... or tick up on the Stormseeker. So we're getting rid of our extra red here. But I think it's worth. They can play a creature hasted into our Jace, but that's fine. Hopefully they play something with less than 2 power. Arlen is spooky. Is a spooky card. We don't have a clean answer to that. They can create a bunch of wolves. I think, yeah, create two wolves. But then we swing in and smash it from the air with the Vector Glider. So then we don't have to actually worry about Arlen. I do love Elder Dragon War for just the... It has this like sweeper if you really want to use it, but then you can just discard your entire hand and then it creates a dragon. So it's like better than... There's some like rare discard your entire hand and then draw that many cards from like previous sets, but they're just... I don't know why anyone plays them. Alright, we'll go ahead and mill ourselves here. Our opponent didn't seem to really do anything there, which was kind of strange. We do get a card, so we're gonna go ahead. Do we want to Fable at any point? We could just Elder Dragon War. Maybe the correct move here is Fable. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play Fable. Because just Fable's so good. We can get rid of the Stormcleave Cliffs. Or Swiftwater Cliffs. I don't know why I said Stormcleave. I combined Storm card and Swift Water Cliffs almost.
Attack when they're most vulnerable.
Opponent just taking her up. I love that card. I love that card. Nice. That's so cool. I have a deck brewed up for that I will probably be showcasing here soon. Um, that card's so fun. It's a 5/5 with first strike. Uh, normally they got to buff it a bunch, but at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you discard a card. But when you do discard a card to this, you get to destroy nonland permanent an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the mana value of the discarded card. We'll go ahead and block with, just in case we get a dragon here, we'll keep Kiki around. Because if we get a dragon, that would have been huge. I will get rid of the land and the modern age. Dragon, 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 dragon. Yes! Ooh, yes. This is huge. I don't care if I take 1 damage. Punch me in the face all you want. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, more dragons! Yes! Alright, discard this. Discard this, I think. Because those cards are more hits. And we want hits in our graveyard. Just play that. Create a copy. Yeah, yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, bit of reunion. Yes, discard. Draw. Yeah, we'll put the one with multiverse into the graveyard. Oh yeah, okay. How many cards do we have in our graveyard? We do need to mill again, but I think we're just gonna go ahead to combat. Punch him in the face. Maybe we will just mill and draw a card. Because they're gonna go for the Planeswalker anyways with their stuff, so. Oh my goodness. I wish these cards were in my graveyard. If we keep our Hellraiser around, they're gonna have to choose a target here. Ooh, that's a good card to play with Argenta Masticore. 5 mana. They get to destroy Capricious. Well, actually, they can't destroy Capricious Hellraiser because it's 6 mana. So they have to kill either Kiki or Kiki Jiki, the Glider, the Kiki, or Jace. Okay, they go Jace. Fair enough. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to play Elder Dragon War, discard all of our portals, and hopefully hit one of them. Actually, we'll discard like 2 of our portals. Kami's Flare, fair enough. Okay, maybe we can't discard like we wanted to. We need a cheap discard. So we need Bitter Reunion or Vector Glider, or like the front side of Vector Glider. Yep, that is gross. If they have to sack their Outland Liberator to Portal to Phyrexia, can they trigger it before, or like use the sack trigger here before it? No blocks. We'll take it to face. Opponent running out of cards. This Masticore is going to be gone shortly. Please, 2 mana draw discard. Please, 2 mana draw discard. Or land. And well, we could gamble on hitting another land here. Another untapped land. An untapped red source. Because we don't, or we can just gamble on hitting one of these, one with the multiverses. We'll just do that. This is probably the right move. Which we can copy with Geeky as well. So I think we got a pretty solid game plan. Exile 3 nonland tournaments. Yep. Please. Good luck. Good rolls. Good rolls. I love the art for Capricious Hellraiser. So cool. How do we hit? Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Huge. Nice. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, oh, that, yeah, get rid of that stuff, opponent. I don't really like it. Oh, this deck's so good. What the heck? Activate, don't mind if I do. Just, let's just get a, another free Hellraiser. Good game, bro. Oh man, we didn't get to see the trigger. But you can see this deck is a strange powerhouse. You just rolling the dice, and sometimes you just hit good. We haven't got to see like much Jace action or the Inferno spell, the 10 damage. But like, geez, Louise, we've won every game we've played with it. Granted, we've played 2 ranked games so far, but my goodness, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. You're just like it's weird because it's similar to like a mill kind of game where you're just like you can kind of ignore your opponent for a large portion of it. You're just trying to hit 9 cards in your graveyard. Right? Is it 9 cards or 10 cards? I think it's 9 cards. You're trying to hit 9 cards in your graveyard, and you don't really care what the opponent's doing. This is a good hand. We got a lot of draw discard. Well, we have like a good card in our hand to discard. We got some draw discard. Question is, will we? Oh, Diamond 1 opponent. Will you be able to conquer? That is the real question. Okay, well they did nothing. That's a strong sign that we might be able to find our stuff. The only problem with Jace, like milling with Jace, is that if you mill with Jace as a card, you can accidentally mill your Capricious Hellraiser, which is not the end of the world if you get back a portal to Phyrexia, because then you can return it, but don't need a bunch of islands, I'm afraid. Go ahead, play this. Maybe play another Modern Age here. I don't really like the fact that I'm shooting myself in the face, but our opponent probably doesn't have a ton of ways to interact with this. Ooh, yes, that is what we want to see. We'll go ahead and discard the Modern Age as well. I think we're probably going to discard it all to Elder Dragon Ward next turn. Or discard the Bitter Reunion and whatever we draw. How close are we to 9 cards? We got 3 in our graveyard. We need 9. So we got like 2 more going in the graveyard. We'll have another draw discard from our Modern Age. Opponent crewing up the Bankbuster. This is why Bankbuster is crazy good. I just have never played with enough 3-power creatures that you can curve out with. And granted, we have nothing on board, so we're just kind of trolling. Opponent thinking long and hard whether or not they want to draw a card and lose life, apparently. Alright. We get a 2-3 flyer to block with next turn. We get to draw a card. Well, that's kind of lame. We didn't really want a mountain. Go ahead, play this. I don't think we really need to do 2 damage to them. I'm not going to lie, we just kind of need to get our stuff together. Discard any number of cards, discard, discard. Keep the Hellraiser in hand. Alright, next turn, I think we'll not have enough in our graveyard. Damn. Obliterator. They're playing green, so that is spooky. They go for the swing here. We'll go ahead and block there. Damn, we need more draw discard here, or we need a 2-mana draw discard. Alright, we got a 4-4 blocker, so that's something. Got a 2-3 blocker, that's something. Just draw 3 cards, discard a basic. Ooh, we're paying life here. But, no, we'll decline, and we'll get rid of these. They're not very good, you know. I prefer them in my graveyard. We'll play Swiftwater Cliffs here to gain some life. It's not like we're going to be playing anything this turn. We just need 3 lands. 3 lands in a dream. That's all. Opponent can swing with their Obliterator. Their Paintbuster we can trade off with. Our opponent probably has a fight spell though. Is the first time I think I've seen anybody successfully get Phyrexian Obliterator out and actually fight spell. Alright, sacrifice 4 permanents. How far does this put us behind? Are we just losing the game? No, we have a chance. We have Stormwater Cliffs and then Hellraiser. Yep, make me discard. I don't care.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Yep, draw all your cards. Draw all your cards. It'll all be over shortly. Probably not. We're probably not going to hit good enough for this. This is probably going to be the first loss. But hey, we don't know what's going to happen with this Hellraiser. The gambit remains possible. The gambit remains possible, please. Rip. Alright, well, it ends there. Alright, what is the best option here? We do 2 damage to each creature and opponent. That sounds like a good idea. Here you go, opponent. It's all yours. Alright. Mono black aggro with Phyrexian Obliterator wins. Fair enough. Can't win them all. Man, I haven't seen that many Obliterators running around, and I haven't seen them win that much. Usually, I just remove them for the most part. Though that's a bit of a lie, because the one time I did play a green deck and ran into Obliterator, I was just like, yeah, I guess I concede. Elder Dragon War here. This is a risky keep, but I kind of like it. We're gonna keep because I'm a rebel. Play a Stormwater Coast. Hopefully we draw into one of our other draw discard spells besides all of our other like high cost spells. There's a decent chance, right? There's a decent chance we draw into one of our 2-mana removal or 2-mana not removal. Draw discard. We have like 8 8 2-mana draw discard, or we could draw into a Fable. Or we could draw into Thirst for Discovery. All those not bad. Yep, there we go. There we go. Nice thing with the Modern Age is we get to draw before we discard, which is kind of cool. This is decent for the opponent here, but we do need to kind of thirst. Probably. We'll probably discard this. What's the Courage? Opponent playing Selesnya Toxic. Toxic. Kind of toxic now. Alright. Fable's just better than Thirst here, I think. Well, actually, Thirst fills our graveyard. No, it fills it the same way. The same amount, rather. We'll probably discard our Thirst and our... what do we want to do with this Prowling Course? We'll no block so that we can swing in next turn with our Goblin. Potentially get the extra mana that we need. Get rid of these. Oh. Alright, it's awkward. Do we actually want to attack in here, in hindsight? Sure. Mana is mana, it's not like we're gonna successfully block this Bloated Contaminator. They're mostly probably going for the poison kill rather than the, what the heck? Oh, they think we're playing Is It like actual sane people. Weird. Weird. Okay, we could get rid of our Capricious Hellraisers here. We could do this and then discard like 3 cards here. But that doesn't really get us to where we need to be. Though this does blow up the important stuff. Or like their Crawling Course. Which is a decent option. And then we can discard... But I don't want to discard the Hellraisers, because if we hit a Hellraiser with our Hellraiser, it just exiles it. We'll go past turn. The bargaining. Besides, if we block the crawling chorus with our vector glider, it's not that bad. Though if they get the Slesnia, like, was it? Yep. Slaughter Singer, that is kind of annoying because then we can't trade with the crawling chorus with our vector glider. That is a nice combo with Bloated Contaminator because Bloated Contaminator can proliferate those counters. Resolve, resolve. We're dying. We are dying. Send help. Can we do it? Will we Hellraiser in time? This will be the test. Draw 3 cards. Draw like 3 of the worst freaking cards possible. We have 2 Shivan Reefs. So yeah, we'll do this. Well, if we discard 2 cards, we're at 7 in the graveyard, so it doesn't matter. Are we just dead? Are we just dead? Good question. Are we human or are we dancer? I need to know now. My sign is vital. Let's go play Shivan Reef and pay some life. Yep, we'll do this. Blow up their Slaughter Sing. I'm an idiot! No! I meant to do the second one! Oops. Oopsies. Alright, it's all or nothing. It's really all or nothing. How many cards do we discard? We need to discard 1, 2. Yeah, we only need to really discard 1, so maybe we should only discard the Explosive Singularity. Nah. Do we have anything actually good? We have 2-1 with multiverses. If we hit a 1 with a multiverse here, then we have a chance. A small chance. But do we want the Explosive Singularity in our hand when we have the 1 with the multiverse? No, we don't. So I think we just do this. We discard 1. This has 9, right? We're gonna we will do the math. A little math here. Try to keep it light. Yep, that's what we want. Cast this for free. That is not what we wanted. Let's see. What is the correct move here? Thirst for Discovery. Draw a bunch of cards, discard, land. At this point, I think the dream is just dead. Yeah, we needed to hit that Explosive Singularity, and then we could have casted this, hit a Reunion, hasted in with our mana, and then killed them. Because we would have had 10 damage from the Explosive Singularity, and then we would have had 8 flying damage. And they have no flyers. That is unfortunate here that we meet our bitter end. Well, I think this is our best chance of surviving. But I think our chances of surviving are 0. Because we don't have enough toughness. Yeah, that punt with the Elder Dragon War was a bit bad, no? Opponent, give us another turn, I swear, it's fine. I'm only just gonna try and, like, one-shot kill you. Ah. Why you do this to me, opponent? I thought we were friends. We were actually surprisingly close to comboing off there. Because, like, we either hit this 1 with a multiverse, and then we can cast another Capricious Hellraiser, or we hit this Explosive Singularity. So we were, like, we had a reasonable chance there. We had, like, 2 good hits that could potentially win us the game there. We just didn't quite get there. I do really love one with the multiverse for these kind of like reanimator combo decks because what you can do is you reanimate the one with the multiverse and then you cast another reanimator spell to hit like the other relevant things in your graveyard. I did that in like the reanimator deck video that I made, where it's just like you cast or you reanimate one with the multiverse, and then with your reanimated one with the multiverse, you cast a Brilliant Restoration that returns all artifacts and enchantments, and then you just get like a massive board from that. Go ahead and keep this hand. This seems like a pretty good hand. If we can get Jace down here, that is what we want to see. Dueling, do be dueling. Well, Jace is good, but also Fable is good. Opponent here, potentially just junding us out of the game. We'll see, we'll see. You can go ahead and discard this Portal of Phyrexia. The question is, do they have Graveyard Hate? I doubt. I doubt they have Graveyard Hate. I've been wrong before. It's true. The question is it a Fable like angle or is it a Jace angle? What do you guys think? Fable or Jace? Jable or Face? Oh, oi. This is hard. Because Fable also lets us draw this card. It creates the Shaman, which we can block. But Jace draws attention, and we can also like plus it at one of them. So they have to swing in. I think Jace might buy us enough more time. But Fable is also pretty dope. The question is, what are we most concerned about? Getting our stuff going, or well, Jace has more like. Yeah, we'll go Jace here, I think. Yeah, I'll try Jace. I haven't screwed around enough with Jace to really know. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. Okay, well, Jace is kind of a waste here because he's just gonna swing in with the 3, 1, 2, and then we have to tick it up again. Well, hey, good work, Jace. At least he'll end up in the graveyard, so it doesn't really matter. We just need cards in the graveyard. That also is a very clean answer to it. Unfortunate. Hey, still in the graveyard. We're 2 cards in. Opponent considering using her blood tokens. That's a scary card. Damn it, they had a land drop. Ah. Yeah, we definitely should have played the Fable there. Feeling kind of bad about it. We could double Bitter Reunion here, but I think we'll just go ahead and play this, and then we can double Bitter Reunion next turn. Ow. We could haste the token. I like it as a blocker. We don't need the mana. We only need 3 mana. 3 mana, well, 4 mana and a Dream. Our highest spell that we intend to really cast is 4 mana, which is a non-completed Jace or a Dragon's Saga. I don't know what it's called. What will our opponent do? They're going to Blood Tithe Harvester it. Well, fair enough. You're not playing Tyvar, are you? Oh, no. Oh, we lose. Damn it. Our opponent's assembling their crap a little bit faster than us. I mean, Jace did stall the game, but for the wrong person. It stalled us. I will get rid of these cards. Ay, 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 ay. Not hitting anything here, are we? Get rid of the island. Islands are lame. Play another Fable. Our opponent hopefully doesn't have another land drop. If they have another land drop, we're looking very fucking dead. Because then they assemble Mishra. Oh, fuck me. Ah. I don't know if we would have been fast enough because we haven't found any dragons, but still. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. That's like actually the fastest they could have assembled Mishra. A turn 5 Mishra, right? because Mishra itself costs, yeah, Mishra costs 4, and then it needs to attack in the next turn. Man, they literally assembled that as fast as fucking possible. That's annoying. Oh, discard 2 cards? Thanks, bro. I got you, fam. Got just the cards for you. Oh wait, they have menus. Oi, oi. Alright, this is how we demote from Diamond. The Chaos Dragon can taketh, and it, or giveth, and it can taketh. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky. An opponent that doesn't turn 5 OTK us. Okay, they didn't OTK us, but they did kill us on turn 5. Can you just like kill us turn 6, 7? Pretty big fan of 6 and 7 myself, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we'll keep our mountains and probably discard an island, but, well, lowest priority land, we'll discard the portal first. First thing to go. Opponent keeps their hand, I think. They also have the Elish Norn sleeves, nice. Opponent, what are you playing? Those are the naughty colors. Oh boy, these cards we don't really want in hand. We need to draw this card. A Fable the Beer Breaker would really hit the spot. I guess I'll play Jace. Counterspell! What? No?
I'll take note of all your failures.
I like the,
All
but
the answers.
Jace, I like those cards. Why did you do this? Jace, hold on. Wait, why did you get rid of my Fables? Ah, Jace, we can talk about this, please. I didn't mean, I didn't mean to upset you. Dude, the art for Jace is so nice as well. He looks so cool. Like the glowing background, even without like the full art. Like, hold on, if we click view printed card, get us the. Wait, it doesn't. That's weird. Oh, I just shows the number. Hey, wait a minute, that's ours. Wait, how many cards do we have in our graveyard? I don't know. Alright, we will pick up so that we can take down. Submit 0. Man,
Organic minds are easily
this is not what you want your hand to be looking like. A dragon's, like, thing would be hit the spot right now. Opponent here playing a mill deck. Presumably. Or they're just playing Esper Planeswalkers. Very spicy. Well, annoying but spicy. Respectable. Get 8 cards into our graveyard. Can we draw? We have how many cards in hand? 8. Alright, this is the secret tactic. End turn. This is the tactic. Wow, we got 9 cards in our graveyard by discarding the hand. Oh my god. We didn't play land this turn, so we're 1 land behind, but we're hoping Capricious Hellraiser doesn't care. Capricious Hellraiser is a fickle beast. I will cry, opponent. I will cry. Please? Oh, what did the dragon do to you? It doesn't even have haste. I mean, I could give it haste, but ignore that. Please. Please? I said please! Damn it! Oh. Hey, we at least still have the same number of cards in our graveyard. Because it didn't exile cards. Come on. I hate counter magic. It's so sad. Because when I play this dragon and it doesn't do anything, we are dead in the water. You can have Nebraska. Just let me play my card, please. Don't find a land and don't play a land. I think they didn't play a land this turn yet. Is there a way to tell if like a land entered the battlefield that turn? Why are you looking at my bitter reunion? It's done nothing to you. For Christ's sake, leave it alone. 4, 5. Okay, we can get rid of. Oh, we can't get rid of Raska. We do want a portal. Oh God, that's nice. Opponent has 1 mana here, so they shouldn't have counter magic. So we do get to play the game, the gambit. Portal Phyrexia, we'll take it. We will take it. Yeah, well now you're gonna counter. Yeah, that's right. Who we face? How do you like it? We're gonna get this one with the multiverse down in the graveyard. And then, you know what? Haste. Haste is a thing I'm a fan of. How about you, Vraska? You go. Hmm. We don't have a plan to get anything out of our graveyard at this point. Our opponent could just like straight up mill us out, I'm pretty sure. They have 8 times 3, 24 cards that they can mill. Because Vraska can proliferate, and then Jace could tick down all the way. So we're looking relatively dead here. We need this Explosive Singularity to go off. Yeah, that is gone. We need a wait. We get a dragon back from Portal. I completely forgot. Okay. Yeah, we need a dragon back from Portal. We haste it in with Bitter Reunion. We cast Explosive Singularity for free off of a one with the Multiverse, and then we're in business. Okay, that is less good. No, wait, we just kill him. We kill him. Watch, watch, watch. Actually, no, they just diluted our pool. There's a chance we miss. Explosive Singularity? Ah, shit. You asshole. Um. Hmm. They only milled us a bit. Still have 20 cards in. Counterspell it? You're really gonna counterspell my free fucking card? What? We need another dragon. Are they all in our graveyard? No. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we have a chance. We have a chance. The opponent. What is the... Oh, they have a pretty thick deck. You have a pretty thick deck, did you know that, opponent? Wait a minute. Hmm, this is awkward. Well, we'll take a Jace, because what else are we gonna take, right? We can play a land, so we can do 30 cards. We can mill them for 30 cards here. Uh, or we hasten, kill both their planeswalkers. That seems like a good idea, at least. We'll hasten, kill both their planeswalkers. That is... And then we go mill them with Jace and play another Jace. That's weird. The token copy of Jace doesn't have the, I don't know if they have any graveyard synergies, so we might be lining ourselves up to get railed, but I don't really care at this point, honestly. I just want them to suffer. We get another Hellraiser back from our graveyard, most likely. We get to Gamba again. Another Gambit. Unless they have something to do with their portal. We have 8 mana next turn. And, well, we can cast Explosive Singularity, but we need to still do damage. Alright, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. Ah. We have to reassemble our fun stuff. Draw this card. Well, it doesn't matter what I hit first. We just have to redo our stuff by piece by piece. What do we want in our graveyard? I don't even know what the correct move here is at this point. But we can cast all these draw discard spells, so I think that's at least the correct move for the start. Yeah, this will go. We'll do 2 damage to our opponent here, setting us up for. We should have kept the burn spell because now the burn spell would kill. Well, we can find another dragon in the last few cards. Let's see what's exiled. Did we lose all of our dragons? I don't want to check the end. Oh no, there is one dragon left. There is one dragon. Unless I'm bad at counting. There is hope. The opponent's also on 17 cards, so we could just mill him. If we get there. Their opponent probably still has counter magic. So he might be crying. We're gonna do a lot of draw discarding this next turn. Probably do our modern ages before our dragon war. We'll rebuild our graveyard. I think we can just hard cast the Capricious Hellraiser anyways. But we need to find him. We need to find the one. The only. The Capricious Hellraiser. Draw, discard. Yeah, we want those resolving first, I think. It is a real tough question. Oh, wait a minute. How many lands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Maybe we keep this in the hands. Because we're like, oh wait, no, they gained life. They gained life. I don't think they have any pain lands as well, which is bad. Fuck. What is the move? We have a dragon from this Elder Dragon War coming up, so we can just try and keep this going. We could discard the Explosive Singularity, or just discard this and hope to hit our last dragon. No, okay. Play this, counterspell it, I don't care, bro. Alright, we have some flyers coming up as well. We have a massive burn spell in our hand that we can cast next turn if we... Well, we can cast next turn regardless. But we need them not to counter it. Probably building up another farewell for us, this opponent. Because they're filthy, filthy, freaking Super Friends Planeswalker player. Okay. You're real cool. Not joking. But I'm not also joking at the same time. Screw you and your stupid farewell. That card's broken to shit. There's no counterplay. Just play Planeswalkers. It's really not that hard to build a Super Friends deck if you just spam like sweeps and farewell. No, that looks about right. That's awkward. We can blow up their Teferi. How close is it to ultimating? Or we could shoot them in the face. And I think the plan here is to shoot them in the face and see what happens. Submit. Why not all of them? It's not like we're going to be doing anything funny. We get 2 mana open here for a Make Disappear. I don't know why our opponent would be playing Make Disappear, but it is a chance that they're playing it. That resolves. Don't mind if I do. Opponent, you need to get rid of the board. This would be time to play your farewell and make me weep again. That is the optimal play. Yep, I'm going to gain a life. Wow, our opponent. Oh my god, they're such a little shit. So much fucking life gain. Ah, we can't kill them next turn because they exile one of.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
What? I mean, I guess you can exile one of them now. Yeah, you can do it at your leisure, but like you're gonna exile one of our creatures, right? Because they're gonna, or you're just farewelling. I mean that's also an option. There's 2 white. Interesting. Tapping. Sure. Trying to think of what wins us the game from here. Nothing. I don't think there's anything that wins us the game from here. Besides maybe a Jace off the top. A Jace off the top and untap all permanents you control at the beginning of each opponent's untap step. You draw a card during each opponent's draw step. That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep the Storm card Coast in case we draw into draw discard. We have enough lands to do basically anything we could dream of. Our opponent has a removal spell for a Kiki Jiki. And yeah, they gain a bunch of life. Ugh. If we get a dragon, we can haste it with Kiki Jiki. Or like create a copy and haste it, sort of. I forgot about this. Exile your creature. Go fuck me. Yep, do it. Come on. It's a Kiki Jiki. Just get rid of it. Do you want me to test what I can do with it, or are you just holding up a removal spell because you're feeling freaky? Like, I don't understand people. I don't understand them. You gonna counterspell it? Like what? I'm so confused. What are opponents playing? They probably have like a grip full of answers, but they're just sitting on it. It's like what? What? What is our opponent hoping to happen here? Us not to like try and one-shot kill them? Yeah, it's gonna do that. Do this. I mean, I don't think it really matters what we pick here. I'm trying to think what might be left in our deck. A Jace might be left into our deck. And so we might want to thirst for discovery first. We have an island, so we can just discard that. Shit, we gotta win this turn. Oops. My bad. Yeah. What is in our graveyard right now? Explosive Singularities. That's cool. Do we want to discard anything else? Anything else we want to? No. We will keep it just like that. We can play this, or we can do this. Son of a... Okay, I was about to lose it. Thankfully, you need 2 removal spells. We have a chance. Not all hope is lost. Burn spell off the graveyard. I didn't see it there. Ah! It doesn't matter. We lost the game anyways. We're gonna die to drawing it from an empty library, so that's kind of cool. Man, we were so close. We were so close. Alright, well, we're gonna end it there. I know that we ended up in a real long duel there at the end of the game, or that last game. We ended up just losing, like, all the games we played besides, like, the first 2, which is funny. But I think they ultimately turned out to be pretty close, which you can just chalk up to kind of luck. This is just going to be an incredibly high variance deck, I think, in general. We are playing against more, like, competitive opponents on the ranked ladder, so maybe this deck is really not that competitive. Would never really say it is, but we were having some surprising luck there. and you always have the chance to just like blow out an opponent at random. So I won't say it's a terrible deck. Like you're not gonna win against some like tier one decks always. Or like I won't say that it's impossible to win against a tier one deck or like the best decks in the meta. But it's kind of hard, I think maybe. Though to be fair, I don't think we really versed any of the the top meta decks. We didn't verse mono red, we didn't verse soldiers, we did go against mono black there for a game. But I would say for the most part we were always kind of close and there was always like an out. If we hit a one with the multiverse and then we hit like this off of the top of our library with the one with the multiverse, or we hit a explosive singularity and just blow our opponent out in the face. Um, so I think this deck's a whole ton of fun. In terms of cards in it, I think I don't know if there's much to change up if you really want to go to like the full gambling mode or gambit mode that I have gone here with the just like straight up one with the multiverse, portals, Phyrexia, explosive singularity, and nothing else of like value in the deck almost, just a crap ton of draw discard. Um, if you're going for this route, I don't know if there's that much you would change. It does feel, or like Jace is kind of nice in this deck, I will say, and he can be kind of funny alternative win, because you can just like cast like two or three of them the later the game is, and just straight up mill out your opponent. Um, we didn't really ever really get to mill our opponent, but we got our last opponent there also somewhat close to being milled, I think. Or was it the second to last opponent? Don't really remember. But I think I went over the cards already pretty in detail. Draw this card for the first two ticks, and then it turns into a flying 2/3. Bit of reunion. You have the option to discard a card when you do draw two cards. Also, this says you may choose to cast a copy without paying its mana cost, so we didn't actually have to cast that Modern Age that very last game to actually draw ourselves into a loss. But we were going to lose to our opponent anyways, so it didn't really matter. But yeah, this one also says you may discard a card if you do draw two cards. So if you really wanted to, I guess you could slam this card down and just use the sacrifice trigger to give your creatures haste. We have just Thirst for Discovery, because we're running a fair amount of basics, because we're only a two-color deck, so it's not too hard. And then it also gives you the option to discard a basic land. Like this digs 3 cards deep, and then we can also put 2 cards in our graveyard at any time if we want. You don't always have to discard a basic. If you draw and you have like 2 of these cards, or like 2 of these cards in your hand, you can go ahead and just discard both of them to the first discovery, which is kind of nice. Because we're racing up to 9 cards. We want 9 cards, which isn't all that easy. That means we have to hit like probably at least a Fable on top of like some of these, and like a Thirst for Discovery or something like that. We need to hit probably at least 3 or 4 like self-mill cards, and one of them has to be pretty like this upper level here. Um, so yeah, we definitely I've completely lost my train of thought, but yeah, we definitely need a lot of these self-mill cards. And yeah, Elder Dragon War is kind of a non-bow with a Fable because you can blow out your Fable. That is like the downside, but you can always just immediately jump to the second chapter and create your dragon, and then create your dragon next turn. So you don't really need the first chapter, but it is a nice option to have occasionally. Um, Jace, cool art, good abilities, uh, and then yeah, the cast cards from the library. Look, cast a free card each turn. Reanimate cards at the beginning of or reanimate a creature at the beginning of your upkeep, and then make the opponent sacrifice 3 creatures. And then Explosive Singularity, we did get to cast it there, or we did see it in action a bit there, but our freaking Planeswalker opponent gained so much damn life. Ah! So, yeah. Didn't quite get to go over the top just like we hoped, but definitely a nice lethal threat in some situations. Definitely an out where hitting the portal to Phyrexia might not be. And then there is that really sweet synergy between Fable the Mirrorbreaker and Capricious Hellraiser, where we can duplicate it and get some more triggers, and that's potentially when the graveyard's less full. Especially the same thing can happen if we hit a one with the Multiverse from our Capricious Hellraiser and then play another Capricious Hellraiser into that. We're gonna have less than 9 great cards in our graveyard, so we're more likely to hit one of the remaining potentially good cards in our graveyard as well. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it was ended up being sort of a long one, but if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will catch you guys all in the next one. Have a nice morning, evening, night, afternoon, whenever, wherever you're watching. Ciao.